Deep behind the enemy line, this is Raider Reaction. And as it is every Tuesday during your Las Vegas Raiders season, this is the Raider Nation Report, a solid 60 minutes of everything silver and black. And, you know, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, and there's a little of all going on in the Raider Nation right now. A little sprinkling of good, bad, and ugly. We got a lot to talk about. There have been some interesting moves based on injury and necessity that have been made. And, you know, kind of piqued my interest a little bit, this new quarterback that they brought in. He's intriguing. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about this Lambs game, the upcoming Queefs game with your season teetering on the edge. I mean, it's simple mathematics, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, and somebody on the page says, you know, it's not over yet. You can't count the team out. Nobody's counting them out. You know, I would love to see them go on a magical run, but 2-5 is 2-5. I live in the world of reality. I am a fan of my team. I'm a member of Raider Nation. I believe until they are mathematically eliminated that there's always a chance. That's what sports is about. One win is the beginning of a winning streak, and one can happen at any time. Things galvanize a team. Weird things happen to bring a team together. You know, that's the beauty of sports. You're never fucking out of it. And I agree with all of that. I'm not counting the team out. But at 2-5, my projection was 10-7. I thought at 10-7 they could have got a number 6 wild card spot, possibly a number 7. I don't think at 9-8 a team makes it into the postseason. I think you got to get 10 wins to get in. So what does that mean? I mean, it's simple math, ladies and gentlemen. That means they got to go 8-2 down the stretch. 8-2 to hit 10-7. I mean, hey, I want to drink the fucking Kool-Aid. I want to drink that bitch with 2 straws. But you're staring the Chiefs and the Bengals in the eye right now. And if you drop both of these games going into the bye week, this season's in the fucking shitter, man. Quick. You're dead by the bye week. And that is catastrophic, I think. But is this ultimately the plan? In the back of some dark fucking room, in the fucking Raider stronghold, at fucking O-Dark 30, fucking the bald eagle has landed, bringing the gray squirrel, you know, and everybody's fucking there, you know, coming in, trench coats down, fucking hoodies, a fucking secret meeting, you know. What are we going to do to fix the quarterback position so we can get up in the draft for the 2025? I don't know. Maybe we'll just bring in Gardner Minshew. We'll have him compete with Aiden, and, you know, we'll kind of mask that for a season. Shit can't go right with those two. I mean, what? This was the plan you came into the season with at quarterback. Aiden O'Connell and Gardner fucking Minshew. You didn't even address the most important position on the field. So was this the plan? I mean, teams do this. They don't broadcast it. They don't go out and put up a fucking banner that says, hey, we're fucking tanking. But they systematically remove and undermine certain key positions of teams to get less wins than it. I don't fucking know, man. You just look at this shit and you're like, how the fuck, as a professional franchise, can you look at these two fucking jokers and this is who you wanted to bring in? I mean, listen, I will support whoever they put under center. I did last year when they brought Jimmy Garoppolo in. I supported him. I supported Brian Hoyer when they brought him in. I supported Aiden when they brought him in. It's, you know, do I think any of these guys were going to be anything? No. I supported Gardner Minshew because he was the named starter. If the named starter was Aiden, I was going to fucking support Aiden. I would have ordered me an Aiden O'Connell jersey. I mean, I put my money where my mouth is. I got a fucking Garoppolo jersey hanging up over there. I got a fucking Minshew jersey hanging up over there. But to think realistically, this is what you came out with? So there's a plan B. Or excuse, this is probably step one of the master plan. This isn't plan B. This season was step one of the master plan. What's the master plan? What was your master plan? What were you aiming at for 2025? What were you aiming at for 2026, 2027? What are you looking at quarterback? You've brought Tom Brady into the fold. You've already set as an owner and said, you know, you'll allow him to groom a quarterback, help pick a quarterback. So what was the master plan? Because this Tom Brady shit was cooking a year or so ago. I don't know. I just can't believe that you thought you could even be competitive with these guys. And yeah, I get to an extent Devontae Adams wanting out with these quarterbacks, but motherfucker, you knew what you'd signed up for this season. That's the only thing that burns me on the whole Adams thing. Is like, you knew. Nobody surprised you. You knew the whole offseason. So why didn't you fucking bitch and wave your fucking flag then? You know, go get your fucking bottle of fucking baby oil and go fucking hook up with Aaron in the offseason. I don't know. That might just be the longest fucking foreplay ever. Shit. He's down to the draws. Alright, let's move along. Let's move along, shall we? Week 7, recap. The QB room. It's gotten interesting. Power rankings. We haven't touched on those in a minute. Why not? Viewer questions. Oh, I'm sure you've got some. I'm sure you do. Sponsors, Cool Kids, and the newsletter. The website is imminent. God damn, every time I go back to it, I keep fucking with things. And this is one button, publish, and the thing's live, but I haven't done it yet. Week 8 preview, the WTF. And that's it. And we'll call that fucker a show. All right, let's move along.